Welcome back to TechKidFX for another GRT price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the GRT chart, which at the time of this recording has managed to break above the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart, which is now acting as support for us to continue gearing up. We have also continued to obey the Elliot wave structures, where we had been seeing a bit of a breakdown to the lower side in the formation of this wave 2, in a move that managed to get into the minimum retracement area, which lies between the $0.1445 mark and the $0.0918 mark, in a move that gave us a low at around the $0.1055 mark. And having managed to get into the minimum retracement area, I now believe we have bottomed out in the formation of that wave 2, and whatever we are seeing at the moment is the start of a massive run up to the upside in the formation of this wave 3 to the upper side. And all this is playing out after we fully peaked in the formation of a larger Elliott wave count 1, and before we saw the formation of this wave 1, we first saw this 1-2 set up to the upper side before we saw the wave 1 giving us a peak at around the $0.2325 mark. And before I get further into the technical analysis to give you the short-term scenarios and also sketch out my target areas to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3, first give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership. And I'll start the video by sketching out a target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, and that now gives me a minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.393 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting GRT to do in the formation of that wave 3, and that is what I'm expecting here on the long-term scenarios. And in the formation of that wave 3, which is also an impulsive wave, I will also be expecting to see a 5-wave structure in formation, having the wave 5 fully maximizing our target areas and also giving us the high for that wave 3 to the upper side. And this Elliott wave structure, which is a micro Elliott wave count within the formation of this wave 3, is what is going to give me the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, and I believe that is better seen here on the 1-hour chart. So jumping to the 1-hour chart for further analysis, you can see that after seeing our low in the formation of this wave 2, we started this massive run up to the upper side obeying the Elliott wave structures, where you can see that I have this Elliott wave structure in red, having that as the first wave, then a wave 2, a wave 3, a wave 4, and then the wave 5 giving us a peak at around the $0.1753 mark, and also completing the formation of this larger Elliott wave count 1 to the upper side. And after seeing the high for that wave 1, whatever we expected next was a corrective structure in the formation of that wave 2, and using the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, I was able to come up with the minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 2 between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, which is a target area that lies between the $0.1403 mark and the $0.1321 mark, and it is within this blue target area that I was expecting to see the low for that second wave. And you can see at the time of this recording we have managed to get into that minimum target area, and there are high chances that we have now bottomed out in the formation of this wave 2, and whatever we are seeing at the moment is the start of a reversal to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3, and sketching out a target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That now gives me a minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.2487 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting that wave 3 to the upper side to do. And because of the impulsive nature in the formation of that wave 3, I would also be expecting to see another micro Elliott wave count, having the wave 5 fully maximizing our target areas. But for that move to also play out, we need to continue holding above the 20-day MAs, both on the 1-hour chart and also on the 4-hour chart, which at the time of this recording we are holding above the 20-day MAs both on the 1-hour chart and also on the 4-hour chart. And the next high that I'm watching is the high in the formation of these larger Elliott wave count 1 at around the $0.1754 mark. And the moment GRT continues to gear up and see a break above that high in the formation of that larger Elliott wave count 1, then that will be enough confirmation that we are back in the formation of this wave 3, and there are high chances that we are going to start an impulsive wave to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 to fully maximize our target areas at around the $0.2498 mark, and that is what I'm expecting here on the short-term scenarios here on the GRT chart, and also taking a look at the indicators to see what movements will be supported on the RSI. We are trading at around the 61 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to fully support higher prices in the formation of that wave 3. Also taking a look at the MACD, we have been able to print a bullish cross, and we're also seeing a massive increase in the buying momentum here on the MACD, suggesting higher prices. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll be keeping you updated.